welcome back. This is WUB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes. It's a Thursday morning, the 25th day of September 2025, and we welcome you. We have our first set of guests. They're from the Belize City Council as well as the Sports Council. We have their sports coordinator, that's correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Mr. Shaquille Rice. And we have from the Belize City Council, Mr. Micheal Fritz. And they're here to talk to us about the half marathon, correct? Half marathon. Can I go to you first, Micheal, and you give us welcome, first of all, brothers.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Give us a background of, because I understand this is your fifth time around. What's the origin of it? How long is it? What day is it? And that type of thing. Is it a prize or is it a family run? Or give us a little background, Micheal.
Okay, so again, thank you for having us. The Belize City Half Marathon is a collaboration. The Belize City Council, of course, is happening within Belize City with support from the National Sports Council, the Belize National Triathlon Association as well. So it's a collaboration, and what we are promoting is health and wellness. It's an opportunity for anybody. If you're a runner, you're a professional runner, you're a semi-professional, you're getting there, you're in the groove. If you notice early in the mornings, late in the evenings, we do tend to have a lot of people exercising.
Yes, we're getting more and more of us.
Right, this is an opportunity. People have been saying for positive avenues for sports. So years ago, the council, not the city council, the sports council, and the Triathlon Association came together, and this is where the idea of the Belize City Half Marathon came from. Okay. Why not run for a cause, and as well, why not run on scenic routes of Belize City?
So when you say scenic routes, where in the city will the track be?
So on Sunday, which is the 28th, the half marathon starts. There are 3 races in one. There's a 5K, which goes from the Marion Jones Sporting Complex to Golden Bay. There's a 10K, which is en route twice. And then there is also a half marathon. Think about it. This is at 5:30 in the morning. Sun is rising. You're passing, if you're going to 5K or 10K, you're passing the seaside. You see the sun, the birds, everything. Picturesque. Nice. If you're doing the half marathon now, you're actually going from the Marion Jones Sporting Complex. You're going north side, you're going up the highway, you're going through Falbus Road, you're going to pass historic.
So you're going to run in the opposite direction for the half marathon.
You're going to pass downtown Belize City over the Swing Bridge, going to pass the colonial history, which is downtown Belize City, a lot of the older colonial buildings, the cathedral, and then you're going to head right back seaside to the Marion Jones.
So you're going to swing around by the cathedral and start going back?
No. Yeah. You come around Regent Street, Swing Bridge, you take the right onto Northfront Street, head to the Belize sign, and that seaside all the way back to Marion Jones.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Princess Margaret Drive.
Okay, welcome Shaquille. You jumped in already, so let me turn to you for a minute. Thank you, Micheal. So this is all around. I mean, there's no restrictions.
No restrictions.
So young people can run, older people can run, but it is a race.
Yes, it is a race.
It's not a family walk or anything like that.
While the theme behind it is to promote health and wellness, it is a race, or we should say we give rewards to the participants that come out.
Reward prize.
Yes, we have a cash prize of $1,000 for your first place, and then we have
each one of those $1,000 on each, because there's 3 races.
Yes,
so $1,000 in each winner. All right.
So we have no restrictions, like I said. I personally was out passing out letters to the high school.
Right. Did you get feedback?
Yes, we had feedback from Palote, we had feedback from the Anglican Cathedral College, I believe, and Wesley.
So you got students that are interested?
Yes.
Okay, very good, very good. In terms of, Micheal, in terms of the route that you're talking about, have you gone around and marked it, or you're orienting people how to do it? Because I remember, I don't know if it was last year, the year before, somebody made a win and then you gone in and completely run. So remind us of that, by the way.
So we do have, it's an event that a lot of people look forward to. So we do have foreigners coming in to experience the Belize City Half Marathon.
Okay, so foreigners are allowed in, like in
yes.
the cross country?
It's open to everybody.
I see.
To make it more accessible, what we've been doing, youth participants under 18, they are going to be able to participate in the 5K and 10K free of cost. So we're waiving the registration fee for them.
Also, there is a registration.
Yes,
Yes.
there is.
No, it's getting more
Yes,
interesting.
but in terms of the question on hand, how do people navigate? It's a very expansive route.
Yeah.
We do have an expansive team on the ground directing people. So as you're running, you're going to see our support team in their safety vests. There are going to be flags or the standing banners to say Belize City Council directing you along the way.
Okay.
To make sure as much as possible that nobody can say, well, I went this way and I did not know.
Yeah,
Nobody was there
absolutely.
to direct me.
Especially
because
from the winner.
it has happened in the past,
Yes, yes.
and it was no fault of ours really. There were a lot of people spotting, but sometimes you're so much in your element when you're running, you know,
Yes.
you're in tunnel vision.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's why I blame the organizers, because I'm supposed to only be running. I don't supposed to be figuring out where
Yeah,
I'm
but
going.
we do have a lot of people, because especially with the half marathon, going from north and south side in Belize City, we do have quite a number of people. We do have our traffic personnel at the council that will be assisting to direct people. Now,
And
as
it
this
is on a Sunday.
Sunday, September
So that
28th.
means traffic is down. You're not.
Actually, no. So to do this, we're not closing off our vehicular traffic. We're just guiding it. So from the
What I'm
very
saying
beginning-
is normally traffic on a Sunday
Lower.
is a little bit more
Yes.
than a busy week. Yeah, all right.
Right, so it's a Sunday, and then we do have traffic on hand to support. So from the everybody that's a part of it, you don't have to worry, okay, I'm running, vehicles are going to be bothering me and so forth. There's traffic assistance, there's escort. And then we do have our personnel on the ground. There are safety precautions at bay. We do have our first aid team on standby. There are water stations along the roads.
Oh, good.
And then, of course, it's important to note that every single person, as long as you register, you participate, and you cross that finish line, there is a token that you take home. A medal to say, I've completed the Belize City Half Marathon.
All right. So you do have something there. How many people are you anticipating, Shaquille?
So far, we have between 75 to 100 people.
Okay. Were you involved in the previous years?
Yes, I was.
Is that a reasonable, good number? 75? or?
We've had more turnout than that,
Okay,
so we're looking forward
why
to
only 75?
people with the late registration.
Right.
Why are they late though? I mean, why? Is it that you didn't tell them way ahead of time?
Well, from the month of September began, we've been promoting the half marathon.
Yeah. I think when it comes to registrations, Belizeans, we all have this tendency. We're going to come in at the last minute.
Yes.
Every year, we have people who are coming at 5:30 or maybe at 5:20, and they're coming with their registration money.
Oh.
I want to participate.
Oh,
So
you allow that then?
yes,
All right,
as much as possible, we try to encourage people to register by going to totaltime.bz and filling out the registration form, so that when you come in on the morning, you already have your chip that would track your analytics. You'd have your bib that would be yours for participating, and it's easier. But we do have some people, and we don't want to turn anybody away. So last year, for example, we began the half marathon with rain. And we still had quite considerable turnout.
Very good.
People were running, people were participating. It was started a bit late because when we were ready to start at 5:30, it was pouring.
Yeah.
But maybe 15 or 20 minutes after, we got off on the ground and everybody was ready to go.
What do you have some records as to the time with these three different races? For example, let's start with the biggest one. What is the best? What's the best time?
When it comes to that would be something. So what we're going to be doing at the Council and Sports Council, we're going to be putting up more teasers. So for example, part of what we're going to be promoting between today and Sunday, this was last year's best. Can you top this? So in terms of the exact number, I don't want to misquote, but it would be, and it kind of increases the competitive edge.
I see.
You feel like you're the number one runner come out, let's prove that. But in terms of what are the numbers from last year, I'd encourage anybody listening, if you're interested, tune into the Belize City Council's page. We will be posting that information to kind of get you in the mindset to
So
prepare.
you're a little bit different than these established races that we have. Because the established races, they are setting records. You could go to the website, you could pick up who ran last year, who won cross country, etc.
And the time.
Can you do those things with your race?
We have the
so
time.
we can go to some place and find out who won and what time he or she came in.
Yes, we do have those stats, but we don't have it on hand.
You can't give me no.
I know what time
we have it.
Actually, let me ask you that question. All right.
Every participant, because they get a little device to track their analytics, we can tell you exactly how long it took for you to do an entire route. We can.
What's the best time though?
It would depend. I would say for the half marathon, and so I would say closer to 2 hours, between 1 and 2 hours. That's the record time for that. For the 5K and 10K, it's less than half hour. That would be the half hour to 45.
The year before, we had a young man, Kimar Wagner. He came in first for the 5K, and his time was, I think, 22 or 23 minutes.
Right.
And that's good. Huh? Are you keeping record, comparing it to other regions and looking at because these are set races, set times, set distances?
We haven't looked at other regions before, but it's something that we can look into and see how our athletes are doing against those of other regions.
And because there's data from these races, we do find that the people who frequent the Belize City Half Marathon, they are the avid runners. So you have a lot of running groups in the country, established running groups that participate in national and international competitions. So you'd find that for them, for example, time management is very important. So while we give them a little chip to monitor their time, they'll also be making sure that they have, if it's a smartwatch or something, to track, because they won't trust, you know, that there's that competitive edge. But as well, in terms of the data, we also encourage, because of the partnership with Total Time, them being the consultant that's handling the back end and the analytics and so forth, all of that data is available. And what we do, so the half marathon or the entire event ends with us giving medals, and we do share the analytics, so we can say who's the top 5 in each category, whether it be male or female for the half marathon, the 10K, the 5K, and also the junior categories.
Okay. So it's something you are doing some categorization.
Yes.
So, do you have a category of older runners, younger runners, female runners?
We have
that sort of thing.
What we do is something like what the Cycling Federation does. You have your elite runners, your junior runners, your novice, and your masters. That would be like the older folks that are participating.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So, what would be the age of your oldest runner? Not that I intend.
Well, I wouldn't say that you can't. You know, if you want to come out on Sunday morning, maybe you win a record.
Yeah.
Maybe you're one of the top 5. But what we've noticed, the attraction of the Belize City Half Marathon, we have teenagers as young as 14 or 15, and we have people well into their 60s or 70s. For some of them, it's not about the time, but it's about the accomplishment. I've actually completed an entire half marathon. I've crossed the line. I have my medal to say I've done this. You know, I've worked towards it. Maybe for some of them, they've been walking or running for months, and they've felt like, you know, I'm not getting any headway, but I did the Belize City Half Marathon. Maybe I didn't do it in record time, but next year, or for other sporting events, because like, for example, you'd have some of them that would be doing the running are going to be excellent. One we do, for example, in December, just a little teaser, late November, early December, there's the Belize City triathlon. So our top runners are going to be looking for team members for swimming and riding to actually compete. So it's all about, for some people, their objectives are different. It's about accomplishment, and some of them are about time management. I did this. This is not my best, so let me prepare for
You do have
others.
People who run and exercise on a regular basis. Are
Right.
they allowed in this marathon, like BDF runners, police runners,
Yes.
Coast Guard runners?
Yes.
'Cause I know they're usually in the triathlon.
Yes.
And
they
they
are.
beat up everybody in the triathlon.
Well,
What? Because they have an advantage. I mean, they are running on a constant basis on the pressure, things on their back, etc.
Yes.
It does give them an
so
advantage.
they have the endurance and the stamina to go the distance for the half marathon.
Right.
However, we have national athletes that does running in track and field,
Okay.
who has teams from all over. We have a team from San Pedro, a team from PG that comes,
Okay.
and they also give
That
a
was my
Coast
next
Guard.
question. Because it's in Belize City, it's not restricted.
No. So we have people coming from all over.
Okay.
In
Well,
fact,
if it can come from other countries, they
Yes,
can definitely
true.
come.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
you'd have some people would overnight the Saturday night in the
Yes.
city to make sure, and they're usually the first people on the ground Sunday morning.
Yeah.
They'll be there if we're starting at 5:30. They'll be there from like before 5 o'clock. They'll be doing their
Very good.
stretches.
Very good.
Some of them do laps around the Marion Jones or around the municipal airstrip.
Getting ready.
That entire ring.
Yeah,
They do that
And
too.
that's
You know,
about a
okay.
mile.
Exactly.
Yeah. I used to run that. So that is a good sport there. And so, is there there's going to be officials there? I mean, the minister of sports now is Honorable
Anthony
Anthony
Mala.
Mala.
Yes.
So would he be participating in any way?
I'm not sure if he'll be participating.
Well, I don't
but
mean as
I
a
know-
runner. No, I don't mean as a
I
runner.
mean,
but
I
he's
think
a,
you would call
he's
out
a very
anybody.
active guy, so
Yes,
he's
but,
athletic. He's athletic.
Since
so-
it's a partnership,
Yeah.
it does mean that the substantive ministers are involved
yes.
via the National Sports Council.
How
and
about
there
your
is
mayor?
rapport. I know council members might participate, and there are some runners
How
who
about
work
your
at
mayor?
the council.
You avoid my question.
I'm pretty sure
Bernard is an athlete too, man. So
it's open to anybody.
I
So
see.
mayor
Well,
and councilors
he's
can
gone around the
participate.
question here.
you
Mr.
don't want
Mayor.
to say outright that.
Obviously.
But if you want to pose a challenge, then by all means.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure if I want to challenge them, man. This is good. I understand that Kaya is also, she's responsible. Give me her role in this.
Okay, so everyone knows that Kaya wears many.
Yeah.
She's a counselor. She's also the National Sports Coordinator at the National Sports Council.
So she'll be overseeing this.
Yes, she'll be overseeing that everything goes according to plan, that we have the support of both Sports Council employees and the employees from the from the Belize City Council that are there to spot along the routes. Yeah, to have the traffic, like he mentioned out there, the traffic enforcers out there. Yeah, and that's what she'll be doing. I don't know if she'll be participating this year.
Well,
I know she's never participated.
exactly, because the back end in
I've
terms of
never seen her actually
logistics.
Yeah.
In terms of logistics, it's difficult. I can tell you from the very first half marathon that I participated in terms of back end logistics. Like last year, for example, during the rain, Councillor Katus and I, even Shaquille, we were all over the city making sure that things are set in different locations.
Right.
Again, it's an expansive event. So you're going from north side to south side and then coming back to north side. There are a lot of points that you need to make sure that things are set, your teams are set, your runners are supported in terms of if they need water. So we do have watering stations along the route, making sure that there's accessibility to the medic. These are all things that we take into consideration. So you'd find, for example, Councillor Katus as National Sports Coordinator, and then also as well Councillor Eunice as the councillor responsible for youth sports and wellness will be on the ground, but it will be in an official capacity, as well as representatives from the Belize National Triathlon Association.
You also have a new, he's just been elected representative from Collet. He's now there also. Is he going to participate?
Honorable Devin Daly.
That is
Yes,
my brother,
he was
my young brother.
on the ground last
Yes.
year. In fact, Honorable Daly was a spotter last year.
Yes, he was.
In fact, he stood on the little post at the foot of the swing bridge, directing people. And as soon as those runners were finished, he helped him his truck and he went to another location
point.
directing.
Very
So
good.
he was on the ground, and I'm pretty sure that
He
his
will
support
be
was
here
there.
again. That's good. That's very, very good. Well, I think we've just about covered everything. So maybe what we can get now is registration. If people still want to register, is there a number that they can
Sure.
be able to register?
So in terms of registrations for the Belize City Half
And how
Marathon,
much it is, please?
it's a $30 registration fee. The registration fee ensures that as long as you finish the cross line, you get your medal, but every single participant also gets a bib, so there's memorabilia to take away. In terms of registering, you can go to totaltime.bz. There is the entire information page for the event. It gives you information on the route, so you can know where you're going. For some people, preparing beforehand is important. It gives you information on the prizes for the different categories. The payment methods, there's online banking. Then the team from the National Sports Council verifies that they've received it, and they issue a code so that you can finish your registration. The deadline for the online registrations is being extended to tomorrow. We're looking at even extending further to Saturday to make sure that people have every opportunity to sign up. And then as well, as much as possible, we do have considerations for a few people who come this Sunday morning so that they can register. There's provisions for them. So we do take a couple extra trips out for them to register. But
I can tell by your answer, Micheal, that you are still not conscious of the digital divide that we got in this country. Everybody's like, just go online and DigiWallet and go. A lot of people
which is true.
So how do I run now if I know you've got a computer? How do I register?
See, there's also the opportunity
to walk
contact information 614-9381.
All right, say that slow.
There are people who are not tech savvy. So 614-9381. There are some people who would go into the bank and would prefer
81.
Would prefer to actually do a deposit over the counter, and they will send in pictures to that number to say, hey, I've made payment, and then we help them through the process.
Right.
So it's not
this
like
is kind of like a WhatsApp number too?
Yes,
All right,
614. We provide back-end support there. So if you're not tech savvy, we're not leaving you out. There are means to get assistance.
A lot of us
ensure
are
your
still,
participation.
at that level, and so you shouldn't take it for granted. I'll give you the last word, Shaquille, in terms of anything that we didn't cover completely, and encourage Belizeans to come out. I want to ask this last question. We've been getting, and of course this is September, so this is not unusual. We've been getting what Creole call man rain. Serious rain, where it breaks you. Is this a no matter what you're run?
Yes, this is a no matter what.
Right,
it's
so we
just
don't
like
cancel like
like the parade. no, we won't because
let us just say rain can't stop the reggae jam.
Exactly.
We're running in the rain.
If we stop the reggae jam on the 21st, that's
Well,
what I need.
would not stop
that
the Belize City Half
Stop
Marathon.
it. All right.
We won't stop the Belize City Half Marathon.
Okay, have you done interaction with the Met Office to say what the forecast is on that day? Because they do it for a week.
As part of our back-end support through our SEMA unit, City Emergency Management Organization, we do have good rapport with the National Met Service. So we get constant reports in terms of projections.
So what are they saying Sunday would look like?
There's a possibility of rain, but it's still minute.
I see, boy.
And it's something where we get the updates twice a day, and just for extra, surety, there are times when I would reach out to our SEMA rep and say, hey, can you get us another update just to make sure, because people are going to be questioning.
All right. But I think it's important that you let the public know, rain or shine.
Rain or shine,
marathon
will be happening. Yes.
So you don't have to worry about what the Met Office said. The race will happen.
The chips are waterproof as well.
Exactly. So, in terms of encouragement, I mean, we had a foreigner came in third last year. We want all Belizeans to win first, second, third, fourth, fifth, right? I mean, the competition is welcome. We want it. That's how we will get better. But we want the Belizeans to take it this year.
Is there any thought, and this is on my idea, since it's a half marathon, of course, because it's confined in the city, is there any thought about a full marathon?
There have been considerations
Because
about
what is it?
it.
26 miles? What is it?
26.2
All right,
miles.
good. So that would
There
be
have been-
like from here to Hattieville and back.
And back.
Or something.
Yeah,
Something like
something
that,
of
yes.
that sort. I think that discussion has been on the table for some time,
I see.
but we're looking at in terms of the logistical support to handle something of that sort.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's an expansive, it crosses outside of Belize City, you're dealing with the highway, and
It can be done.
It can be done,
Sure, it
and
can
it's
be done.
something maybe
We're doing a
for
lot of races
10th
and it's just
anniversary or a 25th anniversary
Yeah.
or something of that
Yeah,
sort,
yeah.
a monumental anniversary, we can look at a Belize City or a Belize District marathon.
very, very important. All right, gentlemen, we thank you very much for coming in. That number again is 614-9381. You are able to call and to make your registration. It begins this Sunday, the time
5:30.
5:30.
5:30 in the morning. There are 3 races. Marion Jones to the
Golden Bay.
Golden Bay and
Roundabout.
back. And then the other one is to from
So the 5K, Golden Bay and back one time. The 10K, Golden Bay and back twice.
Twice, all right.
Yes.
Very
And then
good.
the half marathon across the
Across
city.
the city.
So can I win one, get back in, and the next one and run again and win?
We have people who have signed
it.
up for more than one race.
Very good. That's good.
Some of them have signed up for the 5K and tried at their hand at the half marathon. as well.
All right, very good. No. I mean, this is one of our undiscovered wealth here is
Right.
runners. I mean,
Yes.
we are track and field people, but we don't get the credit that we have for it. But I'm a little biased there. But yes, so we encourage you to go out and to support it, be on the sidelines, encourage the work, the runners.
Right.
And enjoy it for yourself. It's on a Sunday, so it's time and day off. And so we encourage you to give support to the Belize City Council's half marathon.